Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every day. I'm your host with the most, WendyO. Before we get started, I wanted to take this time to send you my love. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season. I know I did, and I'm very hyped to be going up to the mountains in a few days for New Year's Eve. But we have an important task at hand. We have to talk about what's happening with Bitcoin. We also have to talk about DAOs, NFTs, and the biggest buzzword of 2021, the Metaverse. Let's get into it. Before we talk about the insanity of DAOs, NFTs, Metaverse, all of the above, I want to take a minute to touch on this story. Weakening dollar is fueling Bitcoin's price surge, quantum fintech founder suggests. So this gentleman, Harry Yi, founder and managing partner of Quantum Fintech Group, has suggested that Bitcoin's surge in value is mainly due to the dollar's devaluation. He's not wrong here. I actually agree with him 100%. I want to say that the United States of America printed approximately 40% of its supply in 2021. Yes, approximately 40% of the US dollar supply was printed in 2021. To me, this is kind of mind-blowing because these people in the legalized cartels can literally do whatever they want to do without repercussions. Yes, some people and some economists may argue this is good, but at the same time, if you're creating something out of thin air and you're just giving, I don't know how it kind of sustains value. Either way, I agree with this gentleman. And let's also take a look at Bitcoin price because she may be breaking out of our consolidation range. This is our Bitcoin 12-hour chart utilizing Market Cipher. And I've got some bad news for you guys. Bitcoin will not be kissing $100,000 in 2021. I just don't think that it is possible. However, maybe in 2022, considering the responsibility of the United States government and other governments globally with their monetary policies. Anyways, we're currently testing the upper part of our support resistance box. I like to utilize these range boxes because it gives me an idea of what the market is doing in very key areas. I said we need to flip above 52,000, then flip 52,000. Again, it's approximate there. And it looks like we're on our way to do so. We're balancing on the ribbons perfectly fine here. Market Cipher is also looking a little bit bullish. We have our RSI, we have our MFI running upward. That's a money flow index. The clouds look great. Everything is looking great. So for today, I am expecting us to get above $52,000, but I want to see us kind of close out of this box in order for me to sustain and be bullish. Short term, bullish long term. 6-hour chart is looking good too, guys. I still do think we have a little bit of room to go. However, just please play cautious here because last thing we need to do is everybody to FOMO in, buy. We get rejected here at about 53.6 and then dump. So just be cautious, but have fun. Can the link between DAOs, NFTs accelerate the adoption of Web3? I think so 100%. So Web3 is supposed to be an improved version of the internet, Web 2.0. And there's a lot of debate. We see Jack on Twitter fighting with big VCs about decentralization and freedom, which is kind of ironic considering where Jack comes from. But at the same time, I get it. But let's kind of talk about these key things here because there's a lot of very important information in this article. All right, let's talk a little bit about NFTs. NFTs allow creators, big and small, to actually obtain ownership of their creation or their product. And DAOs are a way for the public to come together, united as one, to potentially make purchases that are very expensive that they maybe couldn't have able to do prior to that. They also allow for governing decisions. So everybody that is a part of a DAO has a specific cryptocurrency or whatever it is that they're utilizing for votes, and they come together to vote on different proposals. However, there are some issues with that, also known as inequality, and the reason why it could be a financial barrier to entry, because we all know there's people that have been in particular projects for a very long period of time, and some of the newer folks coming in might not have access to those funds. Either way, I do think that there is a positive way for everybody to come together and work together, just as long as it doesn't get tainted. And projects like Uniswap are actually governed by DAOs, basically the community stepping in, stating you need to do X, Y, and Z, and it is done through proposals and votes. Ultimately, I'm still a little bit weary of Web3. We do have a lot of work to do, but at the same time, I like NFTs, I like DAOs, and I really do think that they will kind of accelerate and we'll start to see more of those being utilized in the metaverse. Our next story I'm very excited about because I am going to be partnering with SingularityDAO to cover some news stories and to talk about really cool things that they're doing. I went ahead and met them over at DecentralCon in Miami. It was an amazing time, but let's go ahead and cover this amazing news story that just dropped. SingularityDAO posted this tweet on Twitter: Dynasets are now live. After months of hard work, today at SingularityDAO SDAO, we are proud to announce that the live beta test of Dynasets, our non-custodial AI-enhanced hedge fund asset manager, has launched. Let's talk about this a little bit. So we all heard that dirty word, hedge funds, and that basically means a lot of people with a lot of money. And us small fries, us retail investors, are not necessarily allowed to participate in what hedge funds are doing. And they also use a lot of very, very expensive software. But SingularityDAO via Dynasets is bringing to you all of these really, really high-end tools so that we can utilize them on a retail basis. And this is all going to be done via AI. I'll go ahead and leave the article down below for you guys, but let's go ahead and talk about the key points. So today marks the beta launch of Dynasets, non-custodial hedge fund-like AI-powered dynamic token sets, which we kind of talked about some of those tools. Again, this was announced on December 22nd. SingularityDAO is building sophisticated machine learning algorithms to predict market movements. So basically what this AI is doing, it is going to kind of predict what the market is going to do. It is a tool, and it is a powerful tool, and a lot of big hedge funds use a lot of these AI tools that are very expensive, very complicated, and a lot of us retail traders don't have access to publicly. And lastly, SingularityDAO's DeFi protocol handles portfolio management on behalf of users, generating alpha in both bull and bear markets. This is key here, and the reason why it's key here, it is hard to trade both in a bull market and a bear market. Me personally, I am better in bear markets as trading. Bull markets, I get a little bit too conservative, I would say. So it's good to have a tool like this. It's going to be accessible to everybody. Make sure you read the article and figure out how to participate in this if you're interested. Really quick reminder that if you guys participated on OpenSea, bought, sold, whatever it is, you can be eligible for the OpenDAO SOS airdrop. Everybody was talking about this on crypto Twitter over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to make a video about it, but basically all you need to do is you need to head over to OpenDAO. Make sure you use an official link. Maybe go to Twitter, maybe go to Lunar Crush, go to CoinMarketCap, or also CoinGecko. Click on the link, you connect your MetaMask wallet, and you can see if you're eligible. All you have to do is connect those wallet addresses. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will have some great content for you later on this evening. Make sure you guys are subscribed with alerts set, and follow me on TikTok too. Bye-bye.